My name is Joseph Bradford III. I am the president and founder of Bare Truth, Inc. We are a nonprofit organization, so we do a lot of advocacy for the homeless population, but also people in impoverished situations. Inside Safe is part of Mayor Karen Bass's plan to end homelessness. So my organization is a service provider for the Inside Safe program. I think the broad question is like, why is this even happening? I think that's when you see something, like the question is why.
Being out on the streets, especially in that area, you fall asleep, someone's gonna take your stuff.
Just getting into my own place, I think would be amazing. Just experiencing that like for the first time, like since everything's happened, like, it would be really great.
It makes me very thankful, to have somewhere to come back to where my stuff is safe, untouched, the staff, they're great, and to just be warm, honestly, that's a big part of it.
To be warm?
Yes, the warmth is huge, especially with how cold it's been, lately, and when I'm out there and just seeing the people, and even a shower, it's so crazy how the smallest things in life, when people have it every day and they forget what it would be like to not have it, you know what I mean? And so it's like just even something so small as keeping yourself clean, you know what I mean? Like it's such a blessing.
It's been exciting. It's been exciting because you see the change. You're able to help people deal with circumstances that a lot of these people weren't humanized. And it's unfortunate. And I can't say that I wasn't guilty of that from time to time in the past, right? You might see a homeless person on the side of the street and you just walk past them. You don't look at them or humanize them as a person who has a background. They come from somewhere. They are a daughter or a son or a father or a grandmother.
I think that working at this program is one of the most effective programs I worked at. It's one of the programs that I've seen people get housed and actually make it to housing, and watching that process and having a process that was clear. I think this is the first place that I worked at where it was a very clear process of how to get people housed.
It's not about them being in survival mode anymore. I can't end homelessness, but I can house one person. And then I can house 10 people, and then I can house 20 people, and we just kind of keep building and building and building on that.
I like that everybody kind of helps each other out.
It helps you to be able to get back into society, and live on your own, and realize the mistakes you've made. Energy in life is everything, you know what I mean? So it is what you make of it, and consciously living in the moment is something that I've had to learn, because always thinking about another time and wishing I would have enjoyed it at that time. So then it reminds me, why aren't you enjoying this time, so at this moment, so for sure. And with my future, you never get any younger. So, I definitely plan to try to, make my dreams come true.
All of these issues that we're tackling could be you or your family members. It's just me. It doesn't just only happen to people like me or people like them or people like that.